Here we go, one more time, back into the fray, back into the battle, battling with the runes. This is of course my set of rune cards, and I've chosen cards because that's much more visible for you personally, as opposed to just holding out my little palm of stones and me talking about them myself. Okay, so you can maybe get more of a feeling of how these things operate. I'm still relatively new to this particular expression. So if I do stumble a little, don't worry about it, because I'm used to doing things one way, and doing runes with cards is still a very different thing. It's just different, because you've got on one side of things the message of the symbol, then you've got on the other side of things the message of the artwork, and whether the artwork itself relates to what's really important to you, what's really going on here, and so on and so forth. Let's just have a quick look and see what kind of things is coming on out. If you like this reading, if you like this particular video, or like the series of videos that I'm doing with one going out at midday UK time, one going out at midnight UK time, one going out at 6 AM, then let me know. If you haven't seen all the other content I've put out today, then by all means click on my channel name, click on the videos button, and then you'll receive all of the recent ones I've done, and you can use the search facility too to look out for anything else I may have been saying over the past 14-15 years, because it's quite a big long channel with history going out into the midst of time and space, and either way that's just the way things are right now. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, rate, share, favorite, click the notification icon on the bell. And of course, I am your professional online street performer for today. If you are even remotely uplifted by what I say or what I do on this channel, or you enjoy my work, you enjoy the volume of videos I'm putting out, then show some appreciation through the super thanks button and chip me a couple of dollars, because that will be useful to me and will motivate me to carry on putting out content at a great rate. Now let's have a quick look and see what we've got here. 1 reversed, 2 upright. Right. I used to call that rune Gifu, because that's the way in which it was expressed before in various different sources. In this set it's called Gibo, which sounds far too cute and fluffy, really. But I think that some of the messages there, the character in the card is serving something, it's providing a gift in exchange for maybe a monetary reward, in exchange maybe for companionship, time together. And there's something about the mountainous range at the back which I think could be easily mistaken for angelic wings if you were to think carefully about the way in which it's being expressed there. I mean, essentially it's to do with giving in a sense of fair exchange, and also receiving balance and equilibrium in, let's say, a complicated dynamic, not maybe knowing precisely how to do it, but also being aware that something is required of you. And therefore this was a time in your life when you need to think about what is required, not for selfishness, but to pay back and to give back, all right, to someone else, to something else, to another organization. Does that relate to your life? Does it relate to your life in terms of the quantity of compassion and understanding and support you've been given? Does it relate to you in terms of conversations amongst those who are dear to you, and the fact that you need to reciprocate back with different styles of conversation? I don't know, you do. Don't forget to use the comment section, because that's comment section-y and it's nice. Right. This one I used to call payoff in the old days, because that's the way it was described from the sources I was using, and it was regarded as a symbol for the entrance of a grave mound or a dice cup, gamble, risk, and also change. But this one here is being portrayed as being to do with, again, balance, but this is like physical balance, alright, in terms of the way in which the character is being drawn. But is that necessarily like a total expression of what this symbol could be saying? It makes me feel that if you make a mistake, it could be very bad. It makes me feel that if you don't make a mistake, it could be very good. It's giving me a feeling of risk. Not necessarily reward straight away, but definitely a feeling of risk. What are you risking? Is it worthwhile taking that risk? Would you be better off choosing a much more solid way of doing it? I mean, this character here is a tightrope walker. Okay, why didn't he just like walk along the road? You know, but he's going on a tightrope. He's expressing his skill. He's demonstrating what he can do. All right, and he's therefore showing off to an audience and helping the audience to understand him as a professional who can do his job. Are you concerned about your career? Are you concerned about the way in which things are going? I mean, what is the way in which your audience, if you're a performer, is perceiving you? What about the way in which you are gaining good, intelligent reflection from other people? There is a sun or a full moon in the background with a sense of reflecting off the water. In what ways are you gaining reflection from the conversations other people have had with you? I don't know. And then once again, the Yera rune. Yep, and it's actually called Jera on this set, or Yera. Coming out reverse. So it's like you need to take some risks, but you need to think it through. You need to be thankful for the things in your life which have brought you to where you are now, because thanks and gratitude is important. And also, you're still working up to reap some better rewards from the knowledge that you've gained, but you're not too sure how to go about it, so you just got to carry on plodding along. Does that make sense to you? I don't know, but you do. There's a comment section below, so you can fill us up with your comments. If this was useful to you, then let me know. Show your appreciation. If it wasn't useful to you, then let me know. If you appreciate my style of presentation and this particular format of having like lots of videos going out, like three a day, or 4 a day sometimes, then also let me know. That's what the comment section is there for. Okay, I do pay attention to the things which is coming out, so that's useful. I'm learning from you, you can learn from me, and that's why, you know, life is a village, if you get my drift. If you are very keen on what I'm doing and you want to see me do more and more and more videos, you can give me encouragement and enthusiasm through clicking on the super thanks button and making a small donation of a couple of pounds or dollars, which can either go towards a nice Sunday lunch for myself or indeed to help me to go through the cost of living crisis we're approaching at the moment. And I will look forward to speaking to you again soon for another fantastic video. Blessings of the universe be upon you. Amen.